Yeah. We back.
Yes, sir.
We back.
Hello. Welcome to Soapbox Sports. Clean takes, bold debates. Straight from the soapbox. Brian, we back.
We back, baby.
We back, man.
I'm fired
Listen,
up. I don't even know why. I'm fired up though.
why you fired up?
I'm just fired up, man. It's a
Man, let's
good
get
Monday.
into it, bro.
It's a good Monday.
It's the only thing to talk about, man. Starting off with some football. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 6 days away from the Super Bowl. Winner takes all. Patriots, Seahawks. Everybody's been talking about it from all angles. Obviously, the Seahawks are the favorites. But we ain't want to talk about that from, a personal angle, man. That's kind of plain Jane boring. We want to talk about the X factors. Not the guys who probably not going to walk away with the MVPs, but the guys who are going to have the impact plays in the game, man. Who's going to will their team to win? The X factor for either the Seahawks or the Super Bowl to take home the championship. Brian, we're going to start with the Seahawks. Who's your X factor for them?
I'm gonna keep it boring, man. It's JSN. I don't know. It's something about the Super Bowl that just screams a skilled player gotta make a play. And I feel like this game is really gonna come down to the wire. It's gonna be a Patriot classic, 3-point field goal type of game. And you're gonna need that receiver to make that catch. And if you know anything about playoff games, for some reason, it always comes down to that immaculate catch. And sometimes it's the player you don't expect, but sometimes it's your star player stepping up to the plate. You know all too well, Chris, about an immaculate catch as a Patriot. But JSN got a tough task at hand with Christian Gonzalez and them boys. So JSN, man, he got to deliver.
Ooh, that's a good one, man. You're right.
You can't go wrong with that.
It always does come down to like a catch that was or wasn't made.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, like, in order for that to happen, I think the Seahawks are going to have to effectively run the football. And it starts with Kenneth Walker. He's been having a really, really good playoffs. Nobody's kind of been really talking about him, but he's been steadily running that ball, getting about 5 yards a carry, steady. He's had a big role after Charbonnet went down. I think he's going to need to have a big game again. And if you go back to the last Super Bowl that the Seahawks played against the Patriots, what started to happen towards the back end? And one thing about the Patriots this year is that their run defense has been a little bit iffy. The defense overall has been okay. They bend, don't break. But the run defense has been kind of questionable. And if you go back to the last Super Bowl with Marshawn Lynch, the running back kind of took over down the stretch, but they took the ball out of his hands. So I just don't want him to play to that hero quarterback thing that the NFL is kind of falling in love with. So for me, it's Kenneth Walker.
No, I like Kenneth Walker. He has been dominating this playoff. But yeah, as you can see, it's going to be a skill player. I feel like it's not going to be Sam Darnold saving the day. It's going to be somebody saving Sam Darnold if they want to pull through.
Sam Darnold just don't need to play steady. Yeah.
Exactly. What he been doing? Just solid football, a straight and narrow. But let's flip the coin though. Patriots. They got a lot of players who can make plays, Chris. Who you got pulling through?
We just talked about it on the transition of Sam Darnold. So I think the guy who's going to have to affect Sam Darnold the most on the defensive side of the ball, and that's Christian Barmore up front. Him with Milton Williams from the Eagles. Kind of underrated on the line since we don't really have a guy who can really get to the quarterback. Yeah. But I think if they can get pressure in his face, get him off his spot, allow other guys to make plays, and then the back end can kind of maybe hold up. Like you said, JSN is going to be a real key player for them. So kind of keep him under control. If he can get pressure on Sam Darnold, especially up front, and affect that line of sight so he can't really see where to put the football, I think that'll be more of an interesting game because overall, Seahawks are a better team, but, I'm pulling for my boys. So I think it's going to have to be a defensive player.
Yeah, boy, you looking at my script. You looking at my script. But if it's JSN, then it got to be on the Seahawks. Then it's got to be Christian Gonzalez for the Patriots. I mean, he's been having a hell of a playoff run on the defensive side of the ball. And if he can be physical, because I think that's the way to knock JSN off track, is to be physical with him, get him off of his route tree, slow him down so Sam Darnold can't get the ball off quick or that quick release. Christian Gonzalez is going to be a key X factor, in this game if the Patriots want to win. It's the best against the best, baby, and this is where it matters the most. And also, is Christian Gonzalez like the first Spanish, Latino, Mexican descent corner? I ain't never heard a DB named Gonzalez, bro.
It's rare.
I ain't never heard a DB named Gonzalez.
But yo, I'll say this: sneaky thing. I don't think they'll match him up on JSN.
You think so?
I hope they do, but I don't think they will. Yeah. I think they'll just double him and then put him on like Cup or something, or some BS. That's a BS.
That's a day off. That boy on vacation.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all you can really talk about for right now for the games. Is we're gonna move on, man. To coaching, man. A lot has changed in the NFL. 10 teams have made coaching changes this offseason. That's got to be a record for one of the highest offseason changes in NFL history. And finally, all 10 teams have their coach. After this long, well, not really long. It's only been 3 weeks, but it's felt like it felt like 5 or 10. Everybody has their coach now. So, Brian, which new hire will have the better coaching record at the end of next season? What's your take on that one?
It's kind of easy because, I mean, if you got Josh Allen, where can you go wrong? But I'm going Jeff Haley with the Miami Dolphins. Miami got the pieces, honestly. They just need the culture. People don't know Miami was in the race for the wild card. People was talking all that smack early in the season because the Dolphins were like 2-7 at one point, and they reeled off like a 5-6 game winning streak to close the season at 500.
Yeah,
Dolphins weren't bad. The real issue is Tua has an injury problem, which derails them every year, and they have a culture problem. Tyreek Hill can't be the leader of your team. That's clear as day. Jalen Waddle can't be the leader of your team. That's clear as day. You need a defensive coach and who assigns a defensive player like a Minkah Fitzpatrick as the leader of your team to lead the Miami Dolphins. So I actually like them next year to be a lot better than they were this past year, and honestly, sneaky good to take to the division. For me, if the Bills don't get a receiver, it's going to be more the same. If they don't get a true number one, it's going to be more the same next year.
Okay, I like that one. I kind of do. I think it's going to be tough for the Dolphins.
Yeah, it's a stretch.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because I think that division, now that the Patriots are kind of establishing themselves, it's going to be a little bit rough. Now, for me, I'm going to remove the Bills and Baltimore because those are weak answers.
I know. I kind of
and I kind of feel you. I like your halfly answer. I want it to be right, but that's lame. I don't want to be right anymore. So, Brian, get this, man. You're gonna hate this. Stefanski.
I know. Actually, I was one of my next
Stefanski, and it's gonna make me so mad. He might get like a coach of the year again out of it, bro. The Falcons aren't bad. And again, it's kind of similar with the Dolphins down the stretch, won a lot of games, played really steady football, especially when Kirk got in there. Funny enough, given some time, it kind of works out. And then obviously Bijan. Bijan's going to Bijan. He's a star. You kind of saw Pitts come back. If London can come back healthy again, it's right there for him, the defense.
Yes.
Yeah, so unfortunately, he's probably going to find success because of the division as well. So, it's Stefanski, man.
That was the one I just can't go for Stefanski. I mean,
yeah.
But logically speaking, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Tampa, I think Tampa is only getting worse. The Saints might be a problem.
Yeah, I think they're probably going to be,
And the Panthers, to be honest, I feel like this is a fluke year for the Panthers. I think this is a fluke year, but Atlanta has the best team in that division. They have one of the better rosters in the NFC, and they're young. There's no reason they shouldn't win. But like you said, Kevin Stefanski gonna pull off some voodoo, and we're gonna be swag surfing in the bench this next year.
Yeah,
for sure.
Honorable mention though, Salah.
I think it's too soon. Man.
It's a lot, but honorable mention is Salah.
He a good 7-9 first year.
Yeah, yeah.
Almost 7-10 or whatever now.
But yeah, a lot of head coaches got hired. All of the vacancies have been filled, Brian. But real quick, before we kind of transition to the next topic, do you think it was wise for like Tomlin to sit out of this coaching cycle? Because you got to think 10 this year. I think it was like 6 or 8 last year. It's more than half of the league who was turned over on their head coaches. You don't think jobs are really about to be opening up next year or the year after that. So do you think it was wise for him to not go for it, man?
Tomlin's still middle-aged to young as an NFL coach.
Fair.
He has time. You wait to the perfect opportunity because you don't want to compete either because you're Mike Tomlin and you don't want to lose it. You don't want to compete and lose because that can hurt your name. Think about Bill Belichick. What hurt Bill Belichick? He wanted a new coaching job. And the fact that nobody showed interest hurt his opportunity to get a coaching job even more. Even though the fact that he has 8 championship rings, the fact that he lost out on the Falcons job, other teams were looking at him like spoiled goods.
Yeah.
So Mike Tomlin, you Mike Tomlin. I'm going to wait till that coach who was supposed to ball out fail. And I'm going to pick the job I want.
Funny enough, in about 2 years, it could be Stefanski.
It could be Stefanski. I think Stefanski never does a bad enough job to just get ousted like that. But there could be some opportunity around the league of someone just not getting it done. Like the Bengals. I know he want to go back to AFC North, but I'm just saying, like teams like the Bengals where you go with a Joe Burrow. Because I feel like Zach Taylor's job is on the hot seat.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and but who wouldn't want to go coach Joe Burrow? Not saying Mike Tomlin's going to do that, but this is why you wait and see.
So 2 places I think it could happen. Tampa.
Yeah.
Because I think Todd Bowles is probably
already on the hot seat. Yeah.
On the hot seat as well. And then sneaky. Let's just say Chiefs had to have another bad year. Andy's just like, you know what? I'm a Hall of Famer. I've done what I need to do. I'm going to retire. Okay. There's no better opportunity than to win championships with Patrick Mahomes. So those are the 2 sneaky ones I'll say for him. But yeah, I think
because people don't know Sean McDermott's sitting out this year too. They waiting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They've been coaching for a while. Take your time. But sweet, man. Let's keep it pushing though. Next topic in the lineup. Minnesota Vikings. Boy, they having an off season on their hands. Listen, they already fired their GM due to Sam Darnold making the Super Bowl. Chris, do you think it was the right decision for them to fire their GM? Is he the one to blame for all of their mess?
It's tough, Brian. It's really tough because, you know, you're on social media. You hear the reports coming out, especially like that one big time report about him taking off for like maternity leave. Paternity leave for like 2 weeks. Yeah, that was weird. Stuff like that was. I didn't really like that.
What are you talking about that?
Yeah, but if everything else was true, yeah, it made sense. It made sense. If you really look at it, he's been there for a couple of years. But the thing is, if you're going to fire him, I don't understand giving him an extension a few months back. That's just bad practice. But he hasn't really drafted well. Hawkinson really hasn't turned out well.
He been nice. He just been hurt. Hawkinson was nice.
Exactly. But then you traded up for JJ. And then you let Sam Darnold walk. And then there's reports that Kevin wanted him to stay. So it's just like, all right, I understand it, but like I didn't really understand some of the other reporting. That stuff bothered me. But
hey man, listen, he was just the odd man out. Somebody had to pay for Sam Darnold going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
If Sam Darnold did not go to the Super Bowl, they would both. I mean, he would have his job.
Yeah, I'd agree.
That's the biggest difference. You can't get rid of Kevin O'Connell because his name gonna be hot in the streets. This game's gonna be hot. Everybody gonna be like, "Oh, that's the quarterback whisperer right there." Gonna be hot. So you let go of the GM and you let him take the fall for the team. It sucks because I was rooting for the young black man in that role. Because honestly, people will say he didn't do well. His record is pretty great for the seasons he's been there. I mean, he did bring Sam Darnold in and Daniel Jones. Now you can say he messed it up by letting them go, but who brought them in the first
Yeah.
place? Who decided to let Kirk Cousins go? Because that was a big decision not to pay Kirk Cousins. So they probably got a little bit cocky because people would say Kirk Cousins wasn't all that. We made Kirk Cousins ball. I know Stefanski was there before, but yeah. But on that note, then the Vikings have a quarterback situation coming up in 2026.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think the Vikings should go out on the market and get a quarterback to replace JJ? And if so, who do you think they should pick up? We got Malik Willis out there. We got Matt Jones.
Yeah. Brian, I'd go get Malik Willis. I'd go get Malik Willis.
Off of 2 games? Yeah, I bet y'all would, man.
Nah. It's because he played well last year too.
He
when
did.
Jordan went down.
He did.
He held his own. Now, I'm not gonna say he's great, but he's damn near he's better than JJ. And if we look at where he was before he came to Minnesota in comparison to where Sam Darnold was when he came to Minnesota, he could only get better, right? Like, you can only assume he's going to get better with Kevin O'Connell. So, and he's younger. I think he's younger than Darnold. Yeah, he's younger than Sam Darnold. I think he's younger than Mac Jones too. And then Mac Jones, he has a little bit of that injury history now. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna go get Willis, man. I'm gonna go get Willis. He's proved enough, and he's in that division, so he knows those teams.
He ain't proved nothing, man. What is y'all talking about?
Man.
Malik Willis ain't proved nothing.
Yes, he did, man.
Be a backup quarterback who people don't have a scouting report on, who expect nothing, so he gets second-tier defense who leaked off him. And yes, he shined.
And what are they saying about Darnold, though? Who are they saying about Darnold?
Well, listen, he I ain't gonna lie, bro. He the Geno Smith effect. When Geno was coming in for Russ, everybody's like, Geno balling. Geno, pay Geno. Listen, the Vikings, you got to be patient. Because Malik Willis was not drafted by the Packers. Malik Willis was drafted by the Titans. And they had him and they let him go. Because he did not show enough.
It's Brian. Look at what their organization.
I get what. No, let me get to my point. I get that.
Yeah.
But so you know what that means? Take your time and develop JJ McCarthy. Give him time to develop. This is his first year. And honestly, JJ started to pick it up at the end of the season. The Vikings is a really good team. The only issue is that JJ stay in the Cavs. JJ is not healthy. That's the only thing the only reason I would go out on the market is because JJ is not healthy. But JJ had bad games and JJ had good games. And the Vikings finished above 500 this year. That's what people don't want to. That's what they don't want to talk about. They finished above 500 with a rookie quarterback in his first year. Give my guy a chance.
JJ Brian.
Why? I don't know why y'all hating on JJ. Like Malik Willis was garbage too when he was at the Titans, and just because he come off the bench and have some good games don't mean he's a starter.
Look,
and
man.
Look, the real quarterback that should be on this list. The real quarterback that should be on this list is Kyler Murray. Hands down. Like, if you want to go get a quarterback.
Now you talking. Thank you. Don't tell me JJ, though.
Right.
Like, thank you.
Bro, I would keep JJ on a rookie deal than pay Malik Willis. Why would I pay Malik Willis?
But Kyler makes more sense because Arizona has to buy him out.
Yeah, no, I get it. Kyler makes more sense. But don't go for Malik Willis. It already sounds like there's going to be a quarterback competition to sign this guy. I'm not getting in a signing competition to sign Malik a bench quarterback.
Chad agrees with me, bro. Malik Willis can be pretty good in a good situation with elite wide receivers and a good running back.
Yeah, all right.
Vikings got a lot of playmakers, bro. They do.
No, Vikings got weapons, bro. Go get Kyler.
They do.
Do not pay Malik. Y'all gonna end up with y'all next Geno Smith.
I like that Kyler suggestion, but don't tell me about JJ, Brian. Like, come on, JJ.
But listen, Kyler number 1, JJ number 2, Malik Willis. Let everybody else fight over him. Fool's gold.
Okay.
Fool's
I like it.
Gold.
Yeah, before we transition to the NBA, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Congrats on my Patriots. You know how it go. We got an uphill battle to climb. I'm gonna be humble for now.
Yeah,
for now. It's an uphill battle. But yeah, Brian, basketball, man. Basketball. We can talk about a couple of stuff here because
a lot has happened.
Yeah, man, a lot has happened in the NBA. The All-Star reserves, man, they were selected yesterday. Pretty decent list. I don't want to go through all of it, but because
I think I got the list up. This is like
I don't think I've ever been more disappointed in All-Star class. I'm not gonna lie, for like a reserve perspective. Read them off, Brian. Who you got in the East?
All right, so we got Scotty Burns, disgusting. Jalen Duren, that was a great one.
That was a good one.
Jalen Johnson, he almost averages a triple-double. So
he's borderline.
I agree with that too.
He's borderline.
He's all numbers. He's all hype. Donovan Mitchell could be a starter.
He's an all-star, but
yeah, he could be a starter.
Yeah,
Norman Powell, what the hell? Pascal Siakam, and then to round it out with Karl Anthony Towns. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'll give OKC Thunder and beat them. OKC will beat the reserves. We don't even need to have an all-star weekend, bro. We can line up any team in the West, and I bet they give them the business, bro. This ain't no all-star team, bro.
Bruh.
Listen. Okay, who shouldn't be on that list?
Brian, we can both agree. So the easy answer is there for every Pascal.
Pascal, number 1. The first defender is Pascal Siakam.
Bruh.
The worst team in the NBA. He averages 24, 4, and 7. He's a power forward. He can't even get you 9 or 10 rebounds.
Pascal.
Hey, Pascal for making it to the finals last year. Who else shouldn't be on this list?
Brian. Norman Powell. Bro.
Norman who? Let me read up. Norman Powell averages 23, 2, and 3. He doesn't contribute anything else but points. No steals.
Yo.
Miami play-in team.
Oh man.
I'll leave Cat in there because he's
an all-star.
He's a known name. He at least averages 20 and 12. You know, Jalen Johnson, great, good for him. Oh, another offender, Scotty Barnes. He didn't even turn around the team. That was Brandon Ingram. Come on. I mean, who's the snub? Who's the snub on the East?
I mean, there's plenty, bro. Like for me, these last few weeks, Joel, you could probably give him a nod.
A nod, bro. He's averaging 27 and 9.
You give Joel a nod, but for me, the biggest snub, I've been harping on him all year, and I'm gonna play home favorite here. It's MPJ, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? Yeah, you talk about somebody who's taking advantage of their opportunity. And honestly, most of the time when he plays, 50-50 chance, the Nets win. But the Nets don't have a really good roster. If you're going to pick a player from a bad team, you pick a star, bro. You don't pick Pascal. No disrespect to Pascal. He's a really good player, man. But
on the worst team.
But MPJ was right there for me, bro. He's hooping, bro. 50, 40, 90. Hitting impossible shots. That's what you want in the All-Star game, bro. I don't know.
I tell you who I want to see. He ain't playing enough games, but LaMelo Ball. I want to see LaMelo in the All-Star game.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good TV. I'm trying to watch LaMelo throw no looks from behind the hoop, bro. I'm trying to see LaMelo Ball hooping. He's your typical all-star player that you just invite just for vibes, bro, because you know he's gonna put on the show.
I agree. Yeah, bro.
Just
Like
for,
you
even
put
for
on a show.
like he's the last guy on the roster. Let LaMelo get in, bro. But you're gonna put Pascal in the worst team in the NBA. Nice. Let's
The
go
West.
the
West,
West
Brian.
makes sense. The Western Conference reserves Denny Avdija, Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards, LeBron James, Jamal Murray, Chet, and KD. Thoughts?
Why is Chet there, bro?
Why the hell is Chet there? I'm telling you, they giving a pass to all these niggas that made the finals, bro.
Bro, why is Chet there?
They're giving a pass to all these guys who made the finals. Because, all right, if y'all need some context, Chet averages 17 and 8, 17 points, 8 rebounds.
Yo, Brian, the NBA does not care about their fans, bro.
I'll allow Denny Avdija to be in there. He don't have the name,
Brian,
but he got the numbers, and he's been playing hard for Portland.
And they need it for the world US thing. I get that. I ain't mad at him, bro.
And he's been competing too. So I love it.
Yeah.
Give guys like that a chance to let them know they have hope.
Yeah.
Sengun can't get in over Chet.
That's my guy. That was my pick. Sengun.
Like, I mean, he's doing numbers on this guy.
What?
And the top playoff seed. My missed pick was Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
Like, we gonna put
it's in his house, bro. What?
Is it home court is gonna be in Kawhi's house? Because you know, usually didn't they used to do that back in the day? Like if it was at your,
you would usually get one.
You would get one like an honorable. That's wild, fam. That's wild. Well, hey, All-Star
Malik doesn't know how to put on a good show in the All-Star game. I haven't watched this in over a decade. Like come on, bro.
Well, I mean, getting back to your point, Chris.
Like,
get rid of it.
Get rid of it. Like, they don't care. Why should I, bro? I stopped caring when they stopped caring, bro. Nobody wants to do the dunk contest. Yeah, I like the 3-point contest, but I'm not about to. No, come on.
You heard? Did you hear who was in the dunk contest? I gotta look this up.
Like, no, get rid of it, bro. I don't care, bro.
I gotta tell you, bro. Because I think it's like a bunch of centers. Oh yeah, Jackson Hayes. Jackson Hayes in the dunk contest.
They got, I think it's Jay Huff. They got Jay Huff in there, I think.
They got Jackson Hayes, and then they got the Spurs rookie Carter Bryant.
He got bounced. He got bounced.
Why is Jackson Hayes in there? Whatever.
I don't know. Yeah, but yeah,
the
bro.
most exciting thing to me is a 3-point contest, but that don't last long. I like what they was doing with the WNBA. I like seeing Caitlin, like the women and guys shoot to compete. That stuff like that is fun. I feel like they should rework. I know we keep saying the All-Star game to make it 3-on-3. You have 3-on-3 forces you to be competitive. Half court.
Nah, they got to do that the drill that they be doing in the Olympics. The 1-on-1, you get 3 dribbles. 1-on-1, 3 dribbles, score, bro. Like,
no, I like anything that forces them to be competitive. I will go 3-on-3 because you got to have the bigs play. Because I want to see the bigs. When you play 3-on-3, you a big man, you got to go to the paint. You got to get it, and you have to guard. You can't sag off on 3-on-3. You gotta take the challenge, and that's all us fans want to see. We want to see our.
I like that.
We want to see all our favorite players go at each other, and with 3-on-3, you can't run. You can't run in 3-on-3. So do a 3-on-3 tournament. Let the top 5 or 6 bowl tees pick their teams. Do the draft that way. That'll be lit. If they do their thing.
Yeah, we can talk about it later. We can talk about that one later.
No, we got time, bro.
We got time. We got time.
Hey, Adam Silver hit me up.
Time. MFL done, so.
Adam Silver hit me up, man.
Yeah. League office. Brian's around.
You me on the payroll.
Yeah, but Brian, trade deadline, real quick. It's coming up in 3 days. What should the Bucks do with Giannis, man? Trade now or wait till December?
Man, trade him now. I feel like you can get a steal now. because it's going to be a team that's under pressure who knows that once it gets to the offseason, They can't
Open
get
season. Yeah.
up. And you don't want open season because you know what happens when open season comes? The price goes up. And everyone was saying the Knicks will have more capital in the off season than they do now. So if you want Giannis, you better pull the trigger. So I want to see him now. I want to make the NBA good. Adam Silver, pull the trigger like you did with Luka. Put it in effect.
And they're saying Chicago's the #1 team on the betting markets, like the poly market stuff. That'd be interesting. I like that. Yeah. But Brian, yeah, yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah. Stay out east. Gives Denver a market something, but yeah.
That could be good. They got young talent.
Buzelis not bad.
It would all be gone after.
Fair.
And they'll be rebuilding.
But yeah, B, got a list for us, man. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, we diving in. You know, it's the mid-season All-Star break coming up. I just want to run down the list of top 10 NBA teams at the halfway point. And we're going to come in hot at number 10. At number 10, we got Philly, the Philadelphia 76ers. They have the talent. Even with performance-enhancing George, they still have enough talent. At number 9, the Celtics. Really love what I see with Jaylen Brown. It would be great if Jason Tatum could come back. Number 8, Clippers. Yes, I said it, the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is a machine, and he has championship experience, and I know he can deliver. 7, Houston. Too much talent. KD, Sengun, Thompson, lit. Number 6, the LA Lakers. They're looking a little rough, but LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reeves only play 8 games together, and they're still in the 6th seed. They got a lot of room to grow. Number 5, the New York Knicks. They're on a 6-game winning streak right now. Cat has to stay motivated, but it's the East. They probably have the best talent and the most camaraderie amongst their group. Number 4, Denver. And they're only number 4 right now because Jokic's been hurt. But I feel like Denver is the biggest threat to OKC right now. But they're going to stay at number 4 because who I have coming out the East is my number 3 team, the Detroit Pistons. Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, and Tobias Harris. That team plays hard-nosed Detroit basketball. Reminds you of the old Pistons. And then number 2, I'm going with the Spurs. The Spurs are still an elite team because of Wemby and the defensive guards they have in De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper, and those guys. And at number 1, it's an obvious pick, the OKC Thunder. You got to dethrone the king. And they're not coming off number 1 until they lose. That's my list, Chris. How you feel about it?
Not bad.
I don't know. I was fighting with Spurs 2 or Denver 2. Because Spurs only play good against OKC. That's why they stand number 2. Because they can knock off the king.
I probably had the Celtics higher.
You think so?
Yeah.
They could be.
Because they've shown me enough. Like they're consistently enough.
The Celtics are
good.
The Celtics are very well coached. I just feel like in the playoffs, Jaylen Brown not going to be enough.
Yeah, it's not a bad list, and I think you got the Spurs a little high. They're just green, bro. I think they're just a regular season team. They're real green. And slick on the low, Wemby. I don't like the way Wemby plays, bro. It's just
very good. Call him out.
You're a big bro. Go to the basket.
You've been talking about that stuff. Talking about I'm the best player in the NBA.
Yeah, just stop all that dancing on the perimeter.
You got no post move. How about that?
But yeah. You just put it in the chat. He stole right off. I was gonna say sneaky Sixers.
Yeah, Sixers.
Sneaky. Yeah.
Definitely Sixers.
I'm glad you had him in the top 10 though.
Yeah, I only dropped him because Paul George they're gonna have to deal with that transition, but that just leaves more room for VJ Edgecombe to grow. And people forget Quentin Grimes was dropping like 40 to 50 last year without playing. They still got Kelly Oubre.
And McCain's coming back now.
Yeah, they have.
They got a team.
Paul George being out, they fill his shoes easily. It probably makes them
it helps. Yeah,
it probably makes them better because they don't have a ball dominant player who needs to be fed.
Well, Paul was kind of hooping for the last few weeks. I ain't gonna. He was kind of hooping, but we got questions.
You already know why.
Nah.
We know why.
It's a great transition, Brian. What's your thoughts on that, real quick? Paul George, man, and the PEDs, bro.
Listen, it happens. I ain't mad at him, bro. But listen, man.
Percocet P.
Hey,
Percocet P.
Podcast P. Playoff P. Bro, he got way too many nicknames. People been roasting him. You gotta understand the pressure this man is under. The Clippers let him go, Chris. They ain't even fight for him. They said, go where you want, bro. The writing was on the wall for his career. Then he go to Philly his first year. Everybody like, your head not in the game. You ain't the Paul George we used to know. He said, bet. Hand me that needle, bud. That needle, fam. Hand me that needle. They talking dirt on my name. Just teach me how to pass the test and we good. He just slipped up. That's all. He be bad.
Okay.
Yeah,
it is what it is with me. For like,
it don't. What's sad? It doesn't even hurt Philly. That's the sad part.
But yeah, real question before we move on? What are the Sixers' chances of making the Eastern Conference Finals? Because let's just say hypothetical world, everything's even, and Embiid can finally get through the playoffs healthy. Like, what are their chances? Like, scale of like 1 to 10.
Man, I've been having this team make the Eastern Conference Finals since like 2018, bro. I'm gonna go a 5. But you know why I say 5? Because when I looked at this roster at the beginning of the year, I thought they would be higher than they are now. They're still not exceeding expectations to me.
Brian, I'm gonna go higher than that, bro. This is probably the first year I actually believe in them. I'm at an 8.
Why do you believe though?
If healthy, that's because it's all Embiid, and for the first time they're playing it smart, bro. He's playing the Kawhi Leonard thing from the 18 Raptors, bro. He's not doing the back-to-backs. He's getting like, all right, he's getting his nights off, and now you look at him, he's getting into rhythm. The last few weeks,
he's not jumping. He's not playing.
He don't need to.
Yeah, I'm saying.
He don't need to.
That's what I'm saying, which is good for him. He's not blocking. He's not trying to block.
Yeah, you don't gotta be this all-world defender. Be a good defender, bro. And I think he's finally bought in. And if he can get the East is nothing, bro. Like, I think probably the only team they really gotta concern themselves about is their kryptonite, and that's the Celtics. Like, I think they can beat the Knicks. I think they can beat Detroit. Detroit will be a tough one too, but
yeah, Embiid is taking a page out of the Jokic book. Stay flat to the ground. Use your size. Before athletic Embiid, the dribble, the block shots, he was getting hurt too much. And when I watch him play now, yes, it looks like it hurts. I'd be scared for that man. But it works because he's not leaving the ground.
He's balling.
He's not putting strain on his body. And I would love to see Embiid and Philly go to the. I had them going to the finals last year.
I had them going 2 years ago. I wanted them to play Denver. That would be it.
Because to be honest, Chris, I feel like Embiid could have been or should have been better than Jokic. 1, health. 2, luck. And Embiid has all this. You know, when Embiid goes against Jokic, he honestly
feasts. He takes it personal. He takes it personally, yeah. He
dominates him. So, yeah, I would love to see him get his just due. He's been doing it all his career, but he'll never be better than Jokic now because he doesn't even have. I don't know how much longer he has, man.
That's why I think he understands that now. But
like it's coming to like he's not gonna be 38 years old. He might be 33.
Playing, yeah. So you got maybe 1 or 2 years left to actually go and get this thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, man. But talking about great players, all in the NBA from the All-Stars. But there's an upper crust in the NBA, man. The true top 5 players who are up for the MVP, guys. And we're halfway through the season, so Here's my top 5 MVP list halfway through the season, y'all. Coming in at number 5. Didn't think this would happen. Year 19, Kevin Durant, guys. 26, 5 and 5, 50, 40, 90 splits, y'all. 2 games out of the 2 seed in the West. Şengün has been hurt. Thompson, obviously, we thought we was going to be a rise, but he's just filling the void, trying to fill it in. And Kevin's just been stuffing the stat sheet, bro. Now, it hasn't looked pretty, but I think they're starting to find their rhythm. Once Şengün gets back healthy and into a rhythm, they'll be going. Number 4, Luka Doncic. Luka's interesting. I still think he has a chance to actually win the MVP, but it's really about seeding and the fact that LeBron James is his teammate. He's going to have to take a little bit of a back seat. But first in points per game, 34 points per game, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Can't deny him. He's definitely coming in the top 5 for me. Number 3, Cade Cunningham. Detroit's the number 1 seed in the East. He's doing it on an efficient 25, 6, and 10. He leads that team night in, night out, especially with Durant out. They didn't miss a beat. It's all because of Cade. Number 3. Number 2, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown currently has the Celtics in the number 2 seed, where I did not expect them to actually be in the play-in. I expected them, to be in the play-in area. He's been hooping, 29 points per game, just shy of 50% from the field goal. So he's 49%, 8 rebounds, plays awesome defense, night in, night out. He's hooping. Jaylen Brown's coming in at number 2. Number 1, SGA. OKC is just OKC, man, and he's doing what he's doing. He's about to pass. He's about to hold the record for the most 20-point game streak in the NBA. He's going to break that. That's nothing for him. He's averaging 32 points per game, 56% from the field. That's crazy, man. And he's only doing it in 33 minutes a night per game. A little bit unhealthy. Caruso's gone down. Williams has gone down. And he's been carrying the load. Last night dropped, I think, was it 34 or 40 on the Nuggets. So, yeah, number 1. Those are my top 5 MVP candidates. Brian, what's your thoughts, man? What you think?
Man, I love that you have Jaylen Brown as number 2. Put some respect on Jaylen Brown's name.
He hooping.
Atlanta, y'all messed up. Y'all supposed to go get him when he was unhappy in Boston. I was like, he's from Atlanta. I'm like, that's a perfect guy. He wants to be a number 1. We may not ever get that chance now because Celtics know what they got. They put that money out for him. But yeah, Jaylen Brown number 2 is great. Who I would like to see on the list is Kawhi Leonard. He's leading the league in steals. He's 50, 40, 90 right now. And they have surged back. I believe they're the 8th seed, 9th or 8th seed. Let me check. Yeah, they're one of them. Yeah, they're 8th seed now.
Yeah,
they come from literally bottom feeders. This man is carrying James Harden, who is one of the worst defenders in the NBA. He's carrying that man. And him and Zubac are doing a hell of a job. But it shows when you have a true number 1 player how a team is supposed to operate. So if I had to take somebody out, it would probably be KD because he has KD has so much talent on his team. But I respect it because KD is still doing something amazing in year 20.
Oh, Brian, also, he's only missed 2 games this year.
Yeah. So,
I got to give him his props. And yeah, I had to. But yeah, I like that. Kawhi's been hooping.
One last thing. I'm scared of Shea, bro.
Yeah, Brian.
I think he having a Jordan-like run.
Brian.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it or admit it.
I watched that game last night.
I hate watching it, Chris.
I watched that game last night. He had dudes on skates, and I'm just like, all right, bro.
People don't want to say it, Chris.
All right, bro.
You look like Kobe. Fam,
all right, bro.
6%. A point per minute.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we'll be back with more NBA. Obviously, football closing is probably going to be dominant in the shows. A lot to talk about, a lot of different teams. That's what's always interesting about NBA. They're always divas, man. A lot of personalities. So, yeah, appreciate you tuning in. Like, subscribe, tune into the podcast. We always drop those on all the major outlets, Spotify, Apple Music, so on and so forth. Brian, who you got winning the Super Bowl?
I got the Seahawks winning the Super Bowl. Let's go, Sam Darnold.
I ain't mad at it. You know who I got, man. We'll see what happens on the other side. See y'all next week, y'all. Have a good one.